when would I sell my Bitcoins? Hey and welcome to today's video. My name is Julian. On this channel, it's all about making you crypto fit. That means we discuss the beautiful world of blockchain, decentralization, cryptocurrencies, most of all Bitcoin, and that's actually the topic of today. I want to talk about the antithesis to actually investing in Bitcoin. Now, you probably know that I'm a huge Bitcoin bull and well, I believe Bitcoin is going to do super well over the next couple of years. But today's video is actually going to be the antithesis, meaning we're going to discuss a very important if-then scenario. Namely, when should you or when will I be selling Bitcoin? Before we do this, really quick pitch on my own company called Cake. If you are into crypto and you hodl Bitcoin, Ether, DFI, Dash, and many other coins, and you want to get cash flow on these cryptocurrencies, then check out cakedefi.com. I'll link it up down below. It's the most transparent platform in the crypto space where you can put your crypto to work and you're being paid on them. Up to 9% in Bitcoin, 8% on ETH, close to 30% on DFI, and many others. So check it out. And yeah, let us pay you on your crypto. But now let's go back into the video and let's discuss the antithesis. When would I be selling Bitcoin? Most people, when they invest in something, they are completely euphoric about it. They love the investment. They have a very strong thesis. They know all the reasons why their investment is going to go to the moon. And actually, they never really consider what would be the factor that would actually change their mind. And that's a really important one because this actually shows that you think about your investment in rational terms. Because an answer like, I would never change my mind, it sounds really cool and you know, like you have all these people on Twitter and Reddit kind of share this, but this is actually one of the worst opinions you can have because it just shows that you are not rational. You're very emotional about your investment. So on the one hand, you should always have a reason why you are investing and you should have a very strong opinion about it. And we're not going to discuss this today because I've done this in so many other videos. But I want to discuss the reasons why I would sell and get out of Bitcoin. Now, I think reason number one, and that's a very strong reason, is if Bitcoin lost its decentralization. Now, mostly this would mean that maybe Satoshi becomes known, but it does not necessarily mean that Satoshi becomes known, but him or her or them being known means decentralization dies. For example, if it's clear that the government kind of is behind all this and now the government controls a large chunk of all Bitcoins, or obviously if there's a large, huge mining collusion and thereby decentralization is lost. Now, if that were the case, I'll probably get out of Bitcoin because there's no real point in being in an asset that is supposed to be digital gold, that is supposed to be a hedge against the centralized world if it's centralized itself, right? That brings me to the second one, and that is obviously if there's an inherent flaw in the protocol. So for example, if there's a number up my sleeve where the cryptography behind it is kind of not working, if maybe the person who or the group who created it used the flawed algo. So that would be a major concern. And if that came out, I would probably get out. Now, I don't really care much about regulation, so I don't think just because some country regulates Bitcoin that would actually make me leave, or if there's a short period of time where there's a strong sell-off, I wouldn't care so much. But there is actually a third factor that I think would be a major reason for me to get out of Bitcoin. And it is actually a price reason. Bitcoin lives off its growing popularity. Bitcoin has the philosophy of attracting more people, of being digital gold, of a community, of network effect. And at the end, price is nothing else than the conclusion of all those things, of all the people, of all the money, of all the industry, of all the regulation, of everything. Price is the ultimate result. And how Bitcoin is set up with a 4-year cycle and with all the money printing going on in the world right now, my expectation is that every 4 years, we need to see a new all-time high. So, and that is a very massive reason over the next 1.5 years, if I were to get out of Bitcoin, it would be because Bitcoin wouldn't hit a new all-time high. Yeah, I said it. My expectation for Bitcoin is that it's gonna set a new all-time high until the end of 2021. And if it doesn't, I would sell and get out. Because my thesis of more and more people needing a decentralized hedge, loving digital gold, of a younger and younger generation getting in, of these strong network effects, it would raise some doubts if this were not gonna happen. And this is actually my most or the strongest antithesis that I have of when would I sell Bitcoin? It would be by the end of 2021, we don't see a new all-time high. And if by 2025, we wouldn't see a new all-time high. I wanna see those 4-year cycles continue. And well, obviously from one all-time high, I give it around 4 years to the next one. Now, I'm not gonna get pinned down on January 31st. That's not that relevant. It's fine if it happens in February 2022, right? And again, it doesn't mean that I'm looking for a $100,000 all-time high. I'm just looking for a positive trend. And to be honest, anything else would really shatter my belief with the current market environment. I wouldn't understand, I wouldn't be able to explain how more and more people coming into this ecosystem, the Fed printing money like crazy, and then obviously supply being halved or new supply being halved, but demand shouldn't be going down. How then the price couldn't be going up? It would really question a lot of the results, because to me, price is the ultimate conclusion out of all the factors that go in on the left side. And so that's a bit of my kind of idea here. And I get it. Many people in the ecosystem think that's absolutely stupid. They think that makes zero sense. I actually think you need to have an antithesis. And you can let me know in the comments below, what is your antithesis? When would you get out of Bitcoin? And if you say never, that's actually one of the worst answers. Because one of the most important questions is to ask, when would you change your mind? And what factor would change it? And you would have to actually be able to answer this to any of your beliefs. If the answer is never, well, it just means you have no rational reasons to be in it. And you're just a flag in the wind. You're just whimsical. If the media talks good about it, you're probably gonna change your mind because you don't have your own opinion. So actually very dangerous not being able to know when you're gonna stay on course and when you change your mind. So let me know what you think about this. What is your antithesis? And do you agree with me? That would be interesting to know. And maybe at the end, don't forget to check out Cake, get cash flow on Bitcoin. I'm very bullish. I don't think we're not gonna see a new all-time high. So hey, the future looks bright. With this, #cryptofit. See you at the next video. Yours truly, Julian.